rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Divana, and if you are a returning subscriber, what's up, y'all? Okay, so as you see by the title, we are going to be talking about some products that I bought for my breast reduction / lift surgery, you guys. I am so excited to share with you guys the items that I am going to be using these past, or I should say, these upcoming weeks, months. I'm not sure how long, but yeah, so if you want me to put you on, if you're interested, I would love for you to stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so I am actually getting my breast reduction tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I have no nerves at all. I'm so happy about that. I am just anxious. I'm excited. I'm just like, let's do this. Let's get this over with. I have lost at this point 88 pounds with VSG weight loss surgery. And this was the perfect time for me to be getting my breasts done. I'm actually so grateful that it's not something that I did in the past, because it is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. But now that I've lost so much weight, I see that it is more beneficial that I do this now, because my breasts have dropped more. They are a lot smaller than when I was 250 pounds. So I am so excited. So yeah, y'all, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I kind of split this up into products that I got on my own from watching others' videos. And then I have products that were actually recommended from my plastic surgeon's office. So let's just start off right away. Okay, so number one, what I got was this pillow. So big. And that is going to help me to be able to be propped up. You cannot sleep flat. I think you have to be at least like a 30-degree angle. Don't quote me on the specifics, but they don't want you laying down flat. And I am like super uptight about it. So I want to be propped up as much as possible. I am actually going to be starting off on my couch because I'm kind of too scared the first week to be in my bed. So I'm going to be on my couch, and I already kind of like tested it out how I'm going to be, because I don't want to have to move too much. So yeah, I'm going to have the pillow, and then I have like a little neck pillow as well. So when I'm leaning back, my head is propped so I don't get any neck cramps, because a lot of people told me that's something that happened for them. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be having that pillow. I did order a neck pillow. I'm actually waiting for it to come. It got delayed. So yeah, once that comes in the mail, I definitely will have that. So yeah, let's get right into the next one. Okay, so many people suggested a mastectomy pillow. You guys, mine that I got a good deal on Amazon. I think I paid $35 for this. I'm going to open it up with you guys. So it comes with, so this part is, it has these parts that connect to the seat belt. So then it goes just like this. So when I'm driving eventually, or when I'm coming home, I connect this to the seat belt so that it gives me cushion against that. And then if there's like a quick stop, anything like that, my breasts are protected. And then it also came with, so it's like this big thing like this. So you wrap it around your chest, and then you're able to put your arms through here. If I can get this right, y'all. You put your arms through here, and then there is another strap that wraps this around. And I love that it has pockets in the front. So let's say you have your phone, you can have your phone right there so you're not reaching and having to overextend yourself. So yeah, here's the pocket in the front, pocket here, pocket there, phone, remote, whatever you want to do, have it right on you. And then on the inside, it also has another pocket, and they also provide you with an ice pack. Well, I guess I shouldn't say ice pack. It can be heated or it can be cooled down. So yeah, it's whatever you want for it. But I was like, $35, that is a good deal, because these mastectomy pillows are super expensive. Most of them that I've seen on Amazon are just the ones that look like this. And they were already $35 to $40 on their own. So I felt like I was getting an amazing deal for what I got. And so many videos that I watch, people live by this. Some people just use regular pillows. I wanted extra cushion. You guys, I am so clumsy. I always run into things. You guys, look at this. I did this, bruised my face, literally getting things out of my closet. And I just came out and smacks my face on the freaking wall. Like, no, I don't need accidentally running to the wall and hurting my dang breast. So yeah, this is something I'll be wearing around the house mainly, or if I go to a relative's house. It's always kids everywhere. I have children, so I wanted to make sure that I had something as a barrier in between me. No, it's not going to protect too much, but it's going to give you what you need. And so many people swear by this, so I was like, yep, check, add to cart. Okay, next. So I don't know about y'all if you've already had the surgery, if you're thinking about it, but I was told specifically for me, from my surgeon, that I am not able to shower. I hate even saying this out loud, but for 72 hours after the surgery, 72 hours. Like, that's nasty. That's real nasty. Like, I don't even want to think about it. So I've seen so many people talk about they got these rinse-free wipes. You guys, these gonna be my right-hand man. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be living with these, and it's something I can do on my own. So, you know, they tell you you're gonna have to have somebody bathe you and help you out with this and help you out with that. My mama ain't wiping my coochie. I'm sorry if that's vulgar, but yeah, that's just not happening. Like, she's been a nurse, like, she's totally fine with that. Like, it's nothing that, for her, it's fine, but for me, I'm so uncomfortable. Like, I know I'm an adult, 28 years old, you guys. I don't feel comfortable. I don't want nobody wiping me at all. So, yeah, no. Here we go. And these are going to be grateful. Do a little bird bath, at least in the main areas. Armpit, down there, you know, wiping around here. I know I can't really do too much here the first couple of days, but at least here you're going to be sweating. We got to smell good as much as possible. So, y'all, this is a 25 pack of the rinse-free sponges, you guys. And yeah, you literally just wet it with water, wipe yourself down, and it air dries. It's super simple. You don't have to be doing too much at the sink, overextending yourself, but this way you are able to stay fresh. On the topic of like cleansing down there and not being able to do much for yourself, everybody's experience is different. I've seen so many videos where some people say, oh, they were up and going right away. They recovered fine. Some people were able to lift their arms right away and all of that. But then other people was like, man, I was out bad. I was down and out. And I'm like, okay, let me be prepared for it all. So I got, if you've had kids or if you know somebody that has kids, you might be used to something like this or aware of it. If you're not, I'm about to put you on. So usually after having a baby, you know, you're bleeding down there and some people get stitches and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, they give you a little bottle. You fill it up with warm water and it's to help you because you can't really wipe. You're either very tender down there or you just can't extend. For me, I did not have a vaginal birth with either one of my children. I had C-sections, so it wasn't tender down there for me, but because of my C-section scar, I was not able to like extend forwards or backwards to wipe behind. So the peri bottles came in handy. You literally, like I said, you fill it up with warm water. It's kind of like a, what is it called? The little thing that squirt out water. Y'all can't think of the name. Whatever. Anyways, it's like those toilets. So, yeah, just this. And I have it so that, you know, if I'm not able to wipe on my own, like I said, I can't have nobody wiping me. So I'm going to have this next to my toilet. I'm going to put water. And I will just be squirting there if, like I said, if it's too hard for me to do it myself. So, yeah, because we got to stay clean. You know, we got to. I usually always have wipes in my bathroom. I wipe with the flushable toilet. Yes, I use the flushables. I don't care what the plumbers say. I'm using them. And then I wipe with a regular one because we just got to make sure you clean, okay? We can't be dirty. And just because we're getting a surgery and we're not able to do all we need to do, we still gonna figure out a way to be fresh and clean always, okay? Anyways, on the same track of keeping ourselves clean, I've seen so many people say, get you one of these, you guys. So this will be so helpful. We're not able to bend over, none of those things. So this is really gonna be able to scrub here, my legs, everything I need to do without me overextending. And I thought this would be really nice and soft for me to like be able to control it more than, you know, a sponge or a rag being in your hand. So you're not being too rough when you do get to shower. So I figured this would be perfect because for the most part, they say you're not really rubbing your breast. You're going to just let the soap flow over you. So I felt like this would be so perfect for me to be able to scrub and extend to different parts of my body. Even, you know, down there, if I can't actually reach to have a rag, do what I need to do we gonna stay fresh down there always, okay? So yeah, this is what I got, and so many people say that this was one of the most helpful things as far as when they needed to cleanse their cells. All right, y'all, let's just keep it moving. Okay, so the next thing, this is not something that I'm gonna need for a while, but bio oil, you guys, is expensive. Like, I think in the stores, I think Walmart, you know, Walmart's always cheaper than Target. And in Walmart, I think this was like $16, maybe $17. So, you know, Target was at least $18. And I'm like, no, that's what we're not gonna do. Amazon, let's see. And I got this for $14, you guys. This is 4.2 ounces. Yes, only 4.2 ounces. And this thing is like $17. So yeah, I got a really good deal. I seen it on Amazon. And you know, Amazon's prices can change by the day, by the minute, by the hour. So I was like, let me cop this. But so many people say, like, to help with your scarring, that get bio oil. It helps, you know, help the scarring. And you guys, I keloid. So I'm kind of worried about it, but it's not my biggest concern about my scars. Yes, my scars are going to be darker. And yes, no matter what, I keloid. So this will help too, so that they're not as textured, so that they will just be smooth to the touch. You will see the scar, but it helps a lot. I haven't used this before, but when it comes to like surgical scarring, like my C-section scar is not textured at all. It looks really good just on its own with regular healing. So I feel like if I do extra steps with this scarring on my breast, that it will help me so much. And I am, by the way, I am getting the anchor method done. So it's where they go around the nipple, down the middle of the breast, and underneath. All right, y'all, let's just keep it going. So I didn't get any instructions on cleansing myself before the surgery. I found it so weird because I've had multiple surgeries, weight loss surgery, C-sections, all the above. So I was like, okay, they never talked. And I looked through all my paperwork. I'm like, y'all never talked about what we're supposed to use. Like, am I supposed to get like a, you know, they usually get you the little tubes of wash that you're supposed to use the night before and the morning of. Nothing like that. So the hospital calls me and I'm like, hey, my doctor's never, you know, gave me instructions. Do I need to get that stuff? They said, no, you know, just make sure you shower, you know, the morning of, the night before, make sure you're sleeping on clean sheets, all of that stuff. You know, you want to make sure that when you come home to the, you know, whatever you're laying on is clean and sterile, because you want to prevent any infections. And I'm like, okay, cool. And she's like, if you have an antibacterial soap, prefer that. Otherwise, it needs to be like fragrance free. You don't want to be, you know, just to have if you do. So I do not have any antibacterial soap. I despise bar soaps, you guys. I hate bar soaps. Gives me anxiety. I don't have anywhere to put a bar soap in my shower. I hate the leftover residue. If you just know, that's so gross to me. I don't have it. So when I shower, I double cleanse. So I use handy dandy Dr. Bronner's. And I use the baby unscented one. You guys, you want to smell good? You want to be fresh? Get you some Dr. Bronner's. I'm telling you, I'm putting you on. Don't say I never helped you out. So I double cleanse every single time I shower. No matter what, I double cleanse. So I use my Dr. Bronner's on exfoliating gloves, and I use that all over my body, get that good cleansing, and then I go in with whatever body wash I prefer. Dove, Bath and Body Works, whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm in the mood for. So I'm thinking this stuff is so good. It's very natural. I'm just going to be using this. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know if it's helpful, but this one I'm going to be using. It does dry your skin out. It gets you squeaky clean. Like I said, double cleanse. If you're feeling really dirty, triple cleanse. Like, if you don't clean your body with nothing else, which you should double cleanse, because you always want to get the first one off and then the next one kind of moisturizes you. So this is what I'm going to be using. Well, I use it every day, but this is what I'll be using the night before. I will not be using the morning of the surgery. I won't use a second cleanse. I will just double cleanse with this. So I'll go over once with my exfoliating gloves, and then the second time I would just go over with my bath sponge, and then go in and make sure I'm getting it good, especially since I won't be able to bathe again for 72 hours. I want to make sure I'm squeaky clean, because you guys, I sweat a lot, And after having weight loss surgery, my BO has been weird. So I've been making sure I'm smelling good. I don't want nobody to walk past me or any of that. You ain't gonna be saying I stink, okay? Because no, that's not what we do around here. We try our best, stay on top of it. Because, you know, being a woman is hard enough. We don't need no extras, okay? All right, so that is all that I had as far as things that I got on my own. So now I'm gonna go into what my doctors recommended. Okay, so number one, ice pack. So they said your ice pack is gonna be your best friend. Now they said I can put these directly on my like nipple area. I shouldn't say directly. She said always have a barrier in between. You don't want to put something cold directly on your skin, which I knew, but I thought I should, you know, reiterate that. I don't think that's the right word. Reiterate. Anyways, I thought I should let y'all know that specifically. I don't want anybody to say like, well, you said put it directly on your skin. No, I did not. And I ain't no doctor, so I, you know, take what I said with a grain of salt. I'm just putting y'all on what I got put on, okay? So yeah, they told me to get these, and these are like little jelly packs, and I specifically got the ones that are round so that, you know, my boo's they're gonna be up here, boo, so, but I can be able to put like, or however it's supposed to go, directly on there. And they say also, like, you know, you're gonna be swollen. So like having some here is gonna help out so much. And then having this one from my mastectomy pillow as well, we're gonna be good. We're gonna try to get comfortable, any swelling, you guys. And then what I thought was really cool is, so they give you a little baggie in here that you can put them in. So like, they say it keeps out the smell of the refrigerator. I don't know if you need that, but it's in there. And then they give you this thing. So I don't know if this would fit. I mean, depending on your size, it would be tight, but you can wrap this whole thing. Yeah, this whole thing can go around you. And then they have the slots where you put the ice packs in, so this could be helpful as well. And I guess to kind of help on the sides. So we'll see. I'll see if I actually use this, but I know they specifically said get ice packs. And I thought these would be good too, just to have in my household. They're small enough. I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. We always got some type of injuries, even if it ain't real. You know how kids be super dramatic. So these are perfect to have just on any regular day. And I like the fact that these can be hot or cold. You always gotta have, you know, the options. All right, let's keep going, baby. So they also said get nursing pads. You know, this is gonna directly go on the nipple area because you are gonna get oozing and all of that blood and gory stuff that we ain't gotta talk about because I don't like all of that. So yeah, got these. I just got a 42 pack. I don't know how long I'm gonna need these for. So I was like, I don't want to go overboard because I'm not gonna need them for any other reason. I don't plan on having no kids. I shouldn't say that. Let me correct that. I don't plan on having no more kids. Girl, you already got some. I don't plan on having any more kids, you guys. And if I do, I probably won't breastfeed. I don't know if I'll be able to anymore anyways, but because the size of my nipples and because of the problems with my breast in the first place of why I'm getting the surgery, I wasn't able to really breastfeed anyway. I did not produce milk. So yeah, it don't matter anyways. So yeah, got these. This was like on my list of things that they wanted us to get, like we had to have. Nursing pads was it. All right, so next, maxi pads. Y'all, I ain't never used, well, maybe growing up I used maxi pads, but you know, not having so much money, we used to go to the dollar store for our pads when we was like really want to know. But this was cheap, you guys. It's 48 pads in here, and I think I paid like $3.50 for these. So I was like, wow, that's a really good thing. So they want these. They specifically said, please get maxi pads. So, you know, because I'm getting the anchor, it's underneath the breast, one of the incisions, and you want protection in between your bra and your incision. You do not want the bra that, you know, you're going to be having on rubbing up against it. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it. It sounds painful. And I just know from like my C-section scars and stuff, I want nothing rubbing up against it. I don't wear my pants down that low anyways. I got a gut. Now we put our pants above the gut, baby. But yeah, so they want this, and it's gonna be up underneath here and just kind of be a barrier, but also it's gonna collect, like I said, any oozing blood, that type of stuff. And $40 I think would be great. And if not, like I said, these are $3.50, so big steal. You gonna always catch a deal when it comes to me. I'm cheap, y'all. I'm real cheap. I love a deal. I love a sale. So glad I was able to get these. All right, going on. Next, they say you are going to need a fragrance-free moisturizing lotion. So this is gonna be helpful. So I can't do any massages, I think, for, I don't know, maybe a couple of months. 12 weeks, I think they said. Don't quote me. I will keep you guys informed on that. But so I'm not able to massage right away, but once I am able to take showers, they say they do not want this area to be dried out. So they want you to keep it moisturized, but you can't be having all that extra Bath and Body Works, smelling good, Real Dove stuff on you. They don't want you to have all of that, okay? So yeah, so I got the Vaseline kind, and it is sensitive skin relief, hypoallergenic, 48-hour moisture, helps soothe dry, irritated skin from first use, excuse me. And like I said, it is fragrance free, intensive care. So I was like, okay, this seems like it's gonna be perfect. Plus Vaseline is a healing type of ointment, so I figured it would be a really good brand. I don't know the consistency, any of that, but I'm honestly not caring about that for this type of lotion. I mean, if I want to use different lotion on the rest of my body, that's fine, but when it comes to any part of this area, I do not want to use anything that I'm not supposed to. So I made sure that I did what they said and ordered what I was supposed to order. Okay, so next they say you need a probiotic. They say you want to keep everything flowing. You don't want anything to be backed up. I get these specifically from Amazon. I will have everything I have here linked below, you guys, so it can make it a lot easier for you. I live by these probiotics. So it's probiotics, prebiotics, and it has cranberry in it, you guys. So you get a 3-for-1. Love these. I think these are like $17. And you get in here 60. Yeah, 60. You're supposed to take 2 a day. I didn't know that. I be taking 1, y'all. Maybe that's why it's 60. So you take 2, so it's supposed to last a month. No wonder why. Y'all, look. Okay. Anyways, I done went off on a whole nother tangent. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so they said for, you know, gut health and all of that stuff, especially because I will be taking narcotics, they want you to make sure that you're taking your probiotics. Now, they also want you to take something to keep you regular. So whether that's Miralax or something like that, I am going to be taking Ducalex if I need to. I'm really hoping I won't be backed up, you guys. I only drink water. I do not drink absolutely anything else but water. Well, my protein shakes in the morning. But other than that, I don't drink anything besides water. So for the most part, I'm super regular. But I know when you do take narcotics, you can be backed up. So they do say to get something for that. Let me go grab it because I totally forgot. Hold on, y'all. Okay, my bad. I totally forgot to get these until I started talking. Okay, so these are the Ducalex, or Ducalex, however you pronounce it, you guys, that I'm getting. I got these from Walmart, and they say it gives you relief as in little as 30 minutes. So it's to really help you. Stimulant free. Honestly, don't know what that means, you guys. But yeah, it's to help you go. It's a chewable. Actually tastes pretty good. So that is definitely something that you can look into of getting. But if Miralax is better for you, something that you're able to just put in your drink, that could be helpful as well. Okay, so I have one last thing for you guys, and then we will be done with this video. I didn't want it to be too long, but I just wanted to put y'all on what I'll be using for my surgery tomorrow. All right, probably what you came here for, the bra. Now, every single video that I have watched, they got bras that hook in the front. Their doctors either gave them to them from the surgery place, or they were told to buy these, and most people got them from Walmart, Amazon, Target, wherever you can get a bra from, okay? No, my case is not that. They do not, absolutely do not want any of their patients wearing the bras that snap in the front. They say they don't give you enough support. They say in the long run, it makes your breasts fall faster and not stay up, because the longer that you keep your bra on and keep them supported, the more beneficial for like when they fluff, I guess is the term, or like really come to what they're going to be, they will still be as perky as they can because they were always supported, so gravity won't hit them as much. So usually the bras that you get are like this material, super thin, and snap in the front. So I know why people do that, because it's easier to have it in the front. But with that being said, it does make it not as supportive. What they say, it is literally in my paperwork that I have to get a specific type of bra, and it has to hook in the back. So the way I put my bras on anyway, I am not, creative enough, or whatever the word is, to be able to just go like this and hook my bras regular. No, honey, I have to, flip it backwards, hook it in the front, do the twist thing, and then pull my bra straps up. So that's what I'll be doing. And then to take them down, I'll just, take the straps off first, because I won't be able to unhook it like regular to take it off. So I'll have to go like this, do little turns, unhook it for when I'm taking a shower. They say they don't want us not wearing our bras for more than like an hour or two if we're going to an event or something like that. And in the beginning, completely 24/7, besides like if you're showering, and after you shower, you need to put that bra right back on. Also, my doctors say they want you wearing the bra consecutively for 365 days. A year. A year until your surgery. Like, you need to have it on. They said, like I said, if you're going to an event, you're doing something special, sure, take the bra off. But other than that, you need to put that bra back on. So I will be following those instructions, and I won't be doing anything special. I might possibly do something for New Year's, but anything else, I'll make sure that it's something that I can wear with my bra on, because I want to keep them completely supported at all times. Okay, you guys, so let me talk more about the bra specifically, or I guess figuring out what my size was going to be, because that is like a huge question when people are like, how did you figure out what bra you're going to need after the surgery, blah blah blah. So my bra size was told to me at my consultation, my first appointment with this plastic surgery center. They like looked at my breasts and what was going on, and then they were like, okay, well, this is what you're going to be. So they go off your regular band size, and then you just go down to whatever cup size they say. So I hate even saying this out loud because it's so small, but you guys guess. So I'll be going down to a B cup. That is literally, I'm going to be a part of the itty bitty titty committee. Okay. Like, never been there. I think I was there when I was in 4th grade. I think I was an A cup, honey. Then they just went up and up from there, and I ain't never looked back. Okay. I was in 6th grade with stretch marks on my titties because they was just so big. Okay. I shouldn't say it like that. They weren't huge. It's people that got K-cups and stuff like that. So no, they weren't that crazy, but they were big for me. And they developed very, very fast. So yes, I'm going down to a B cup, and it's crazy. But at the same time, I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to talk about this more, so I don't want to get too in depth with it right now, but I'm getting this surgery because I have breast asymmetry. Now, yes, everybody does, right? One breast is always bigger than the other, but mine are a lot bigger than the other. So for reference, I like to say my bigger breast, which is my left one, is like a melon, like a cantaloupe, And then I would say my small breast is like a grapefruit. So like this compared to this, it's cup size different. It's not something that you can hide. I've pretty much, over the years, I've dealt with this my entire life. So as I got good at it, I was able to hide it and figure it out. But I'm so ready to get this over with. And now that I've lost so much weight, because doctors told me in the past, like, we really want you to lose weight and like stick to it. Even when I was smaller, you guys, I wasn't like bigger my whole life. It's just after having kids, I just put on more weight, and it was so much harder to get it off after you have kids, at least for me specifically in my case. So after getting the weight loss surgery, and I've been able to like consistently lose weight, and I know I'm gonna be a little bit smaller. I have about at this point like 12 more pounds to lose to get to my goal weight, but I'm not gonna be super teeny tiny. So I know that it will fit my physique. But yeah, since I know I will be maintaining a smaller weight, I was like, yeah, this is the time. And with my breasts significantly shrinking, so I would say right now that this cup is a C cup and this is a double D. So yeah, yes, like I said, double D still, because it's big, and I'm gonna show you in a minute, but I just wanted to show you guys the bra. So here you go, 38B. And they measured me, I'm a 36 around here now. Can we just take a moment? I know this ain't got nothing to do with breast reduction surgery, but y'all, at my highest weight, 250 pounds, I was getting bras in a 44 triple D. And you guys telling me that now I'm measuring in at a 36? I just had to get, you know, yes, baby, because I look good. Okay. Anyways, that's besides the point. But yes, so I 38B. And the reason why I got a 38 is because so I do have a lot of like extra fat and loose skin around that area. So I don't want it to be too tight, especially I am going to be super swollen. And I tried it on now too, because like, how does it feel? And it's super comfortable now in the 38. So I was like, okay, perfect. If I'm a little swollen, it won't be too tight. But if I would have gotten a 36B, it would have been too tight for me right now, because I do have so much extra, you know, fat and skin and stuff like that in that area. And you guys, look at the cups on these. This is crazy. Maybe you can't really tell. Look at this tiny little boob. It looks big now, but you guys, this is a B. Like, my little fist can fit in here. Look how little that little thing is compared to like bigger breasts, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. I have a sports bra on. I just want you guys to kind of see like what's going on. You can tell. So this is something I've been very insecure about my whole life. So yeah, it's kind of hard coming on the internet sharing this to the world, but here it is. This is my tiny titty, a big titty. So yeah, that's why I'm getting the breast reduction. And I wanted to show this too, so that we can have something to go off for after, you know, because I don't really have any pictures showing exactly how it is or why I don't like to be seen, because it makes me look so much bigger. And I'm in an awkward position to be showing my body right now, because I feel little today. Weigh myself. Honey, I'm little. I'm in the 160s, okay? Low 160s. I'm almost 160, okay? 163 pounds, baby. Yes. So, anyways, so yeah, as you can see, this one is a lot bigger. It's a lot wider as well. Then, like, look at this one. It ends here. Give you a side reference. Like, you can even see, like, how big this one is, how much farther it goes down. Side profile of this one. And then side profile of that one. You can't tell too much in the sports bra, but this helps me, you can see, like now, kind of getting a little more up close glimpse for you. Yeah, so we about to get these babies done, honey. We about to look real good. I'm gonna feel so good. I'm gonna feel so confident in myself now. So I'm so excited, you guys. Keep me in your prayers. Help me so that, you know, pray for me that the surgery goes great. I have a very smooth and fast recovery, that my babies look good afterwards, because that's the biggest thing. Like, how they gonna look? You know, they changing my nipple size, everything. I'm like, oof. Hunty, and they said like the color could change. I don't know what they're gonna look like. Whole new breasts, but they're gonna be up here. Like, what? I don't have like super saggy breasts, so they say like, you know, they feel like everything should be good. Oh, I did want to mention I won't have any drains. So happy about that. They don't do drains, so I won't have any drains. But yeah, you guys, tomorrow. And so my next videos, I am going to be doing a lot of vlog style. So I'll be vlogging in the morning. My surgery is at 5:30 in the morning, y'all. So I'll be vlogging in the morning, how I'm feeling. And any footage that I can get at the hospital, I will, in my gown or whatever. Possibly show markings. I'm going to look at some other people's videos to see what they were able to show. Because I will show like how they look without a bra over like a picture of it. And then just, you know, cover up the nipple area. I'm fine with doing that because I want to be completely transparent, and I know that I looked at other people's videos to try to help me out, so I want to help out people as well. And I know seeing videos or photos, whatever the heck, of people's breasts before and after really helped me kind of get a clear picture of possibly what mine could look like. And I want to see it on skin tones of my own, okay? So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into my video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Follow me on Instagram, you guys. I will have that in the description box as well. Please like, comment, subscribe. Y'all, it's free. It helps your girl out. Share this video with someone you think might like it. Somebody you think that is, you know, could benefit from this video, that might be getting the surgery, thinking about getting a breast reduction, especially after weight loss, like even a lift. So I am getting a reduction and a lift. So I know some people go in to get specifically a lift, especially after weight loss surgery. So yeah, you guys, I would love for you to share it, help some other people out, babes. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning into my video, and I will see you guys next time.
Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop.